Hello and welcome. We're going to talk about Apple. You're looking at a 2-hour chart of Apple. I have a trading channel here that we talked about yesterday, and Apple closed right at the lower end of this channel. This channel provided support previously, so right now it closed right at this channel. Now obviously Apple is gonna move along with the overall technology. If there is further selling, then we could see a break of this support, but we could also see a bounce of this level. So if there is a breach of this level, what are some of the other levels of interest? The first one is this level 166. So if we look at the daily chart, we'll see how this 166 comes into play. So on a daily chart, 166 basically is the 20 EMA, this yellow line right here. So if there is additional weakness, then this 20 EMA should provide support, which corresponds to right here, because there were previous resistance at that level, so that should provide some support. Additionally, next area of support is 163. There too, there were quite a few interactions at that level. And finally, the 160 area. So if we look at the daily chart again, the 160 is basically the 200-day moving average, this black line. So those are the levels to watch if there is any further weakness in Apple shares. If there's additional sell-off in the technology shares, obviously it's going to affect Apple. So those would be the levels to watch. Resistance obviously would be right around here initially, around 170 level. Now looking at the daily chart quickly for a second, despite the sell-off in the last couple of days, I'm not seeing any technical breakdown on a daily time frame. The price is still above the daily 20, 50 and the 200-day moving averages. The momentum indicators are still fine so far. The MACD is above the 0 line, RSI above the 50 line. What this pullback is doing is working off some of the overbought condition. Stochastic is now moving lower. So at this point there is no technical damage, and until certain support levels are broken, 25-day EMA, 200 days the big one. I mean, we don't want to see Apple go below 160, but so long as it consolidates around these level and works off some of the overbought condition, I think things should be fine. But obviously that depends whether or not overall market starts a new leg down. A lot of people are calling for a new low or a retest of the previous lows. If that were to happen, obviously we'll have to have a separate conversation. But as of now, I'm not seeing any technical breakdown on a daily time frame. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please consider sharing and subscribing to the channel.